it's Teacher Ray again. I'm back to answer another of your Howell Group class teaching questions. Yay! I'm going to begin with a few questions that I would like all of you to think about. Okay? 1. Do you like being singled out for your mistakes? 2. Do you enjoy being corrected in front of your peers? 3. Can you imagine being asked to fix your pronunciation, correct your grammar, or to repeat a corrected answer in front of a group of other teachers? Ew! Eh. So imagine, just think about this. Imagine how your students feel about being corrected in front of their peers. They probably feel a lot like you would. Maybe even worse, since they lack our maturity. They're still children. So, how can we provide error corrections, because they are important, without making our students feel uncomfortable in front of their peers? That's the topic of this episode. And here's the question from one of our fellow Howell GC teachers. Here's a dilemma for me. One student doesn't really read well and doesn't like to be corrected. Now, the other students in the group have much better pronunciation and fluency than her. And whenever I do corrections with her through repetition and rhyming, she just doesn't want to follow and gets annoyed. I think, through the tone of her voice. How to deal with this student who doesn't want to be corrected? Thank you in advance, Teacher Ray. As you probably guessed from my introduction, I think this student might be feeling embarrassed about being asked to apply this teacher's corrections in front of her classmates. What would you think if I told you that we can greatly reduce the need for those potentially embarrassing teacher corrections? No, really. We can do it. The secret is peer learning. Here are some examples. For pronunciation errors, have the entire class practice the word or phrase together. Group practice is a form of peer learning. Oh, and wait till everyone has finished that activity or page or task before you do it. That way, no one student should feel embarrassed. Here's an example of that peer learning technique with one of my cohorts. See it? What does it look like?
Nick, the countryside.
Nicely done. Okay, everybody, look at this word.
Oh.
Winding. I can't hear you. Winding. Better, thank you. Nice. For reading errors, ask their peers to help. Now, we want to do this carefully, as our purpose is to reduce student embarrassment, right? We also want to focus reading corrections on the lesson objectives and maybe on a few other words that multiple students are struggling with, or something like sight words like what, this, of, for, etc. What I often do is, again, wait until everyone is finished. Then I box or circle the word, right? Box or circle it. And I ask if anyone knows how to read it. Does anyone know this word? By the way, if only one student says it correctly and I can clearly hear which student says it, I make sure to verbally praise that student. I also repeat the word so that everyone in class hears the correct pronunciation. Then, if it's a key word, I have the whole class practice it together. If not, I might just move on. We can use a similar technique to help our students avoid reading errors before they are made. For example, in this Level 3 lesson, The Hidden Train, many of my students in the past have struggled with the word hurry. They often pronounce it hooray. So when I taught this lesson today, I asked who knew how to read the word before anyone had begun reading the page. Want to see? Watch. Read. Oh, wait. Before you read, wait. Does anybody know this word? What's this word?
Hurry.
Ah, yes, thank you. Listen to how says it. Say that again.
Hurry.
Very good, everyone. The word is hurry. Thank you. Okay, go. Other peer learning methods that can help struggling readers avoid needing corrections are to have stronger readers read first, or to have all students read in pairs, 2 at a time, or even as a class, everybody reads together. For more information about positive error correction techniques, check out my Howo Homeroom blog article, Positive Error Correction in the Howo Classroom, linked below this video. There was a seminar too. A link to that seminar recording can be found in the article. Now it's time for wrap-up. To summarize, we can greatly reduce student embarrassment and the stress over being corrected in front of their peers by incorporating peer learning techniques. Instead of our students' peers being a source of worry, they can become a source of support. As Howo GC teachers, we all want to support our students' learning and provide a positive learning environment. So I want to thank this teacher for submitting such a thoughtful question. Do you have a question about error corrections, peer learning, or any other question related to Howo GC teaching? Click on the survey link below this video to submit your question to Ask Teacher Ray. See you next time. Goodbye. Who can help? Where will they go to see the train? Who can help? Where will they go to see the train? They will go to the top of the hill. Thank you. Yes. So I'm going to have each of you read one part, okay? And it's going to be a correct part. So listen to your classmates, because I'm only going to have you read the correct part. Please read number 1.
The introduction.
So picture one, Timmy is a what?
A magical.
He's a magician. So he's a magician during the day, but look at Timmy at nighttime. What is he at nighttime? Look at his hat. What is Timmy at night?
Witch.
A witch. That was funny.